Who you think got the best ad lib?
Best ad libs
Yeah,
all time.
sure. We'll go all time.
Can you go anybody besides Migos? I feel like Migos really like
They do got some hard ass
they
ad libs.
they really
Mama like
commercialize ad libs though.
yeah.
Like ad libs were a thing before Migos. Don't get me wrong, but they really the ones who like made it a thing where every song got to have ad libs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they had some fire ass ad. I mean, they still do. It's the same ad libs for the last.
Personal favorite ad libs though, Chief Keef.
Yeah. Keith definitely up there.
And watching the like behind the scenes shit as a high school student, where he got in the studio and was like bang, 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 just into the mic. All he was doing was saying,
"Oh blah," like
I can't even make a beep right now, but beep, beep, beep. Like what?
Yeah, that was crazy. No, Chief Keef for sure. Him and Migos is up there.
Definitely got to be them too.
Yeah. Mama.
Cut the fucking mics on. Mics are on.
They hot as hell too.
Yo, what the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Do Say Nice with LV. That's Lonnie. I'm Victor. This is episode 215? 16?
116.
116? What the fuck do I know?
We've been off for a couple days.
Yeah.
So our minds are finally resting and not running a million miles an hour.
Shit, maybe yours. Had a long weekend.
I mean, yeah, you have had a long weekend. I've been chilling. Couple days off work. I ain't used to it, so I ain't been doing shit. I can't lie. I ain't been doing shit.
You know, yesterday for the first time in probably about 3-ish years, it was the first day that I ever had a day where I didn't do shit where I wasn't sick. Like I just got to do not shit. I didn't even, bro. I was in my boxers and a robe until like 3 p.m.
In a robe.
Robe wide open. I look like Avi off of fucking Snowfall.
Screaming. I can see it.
I was playing with my AR and everything. Like I was Avi for real.
Just go on the back porch to start.
Nah, I wasn't doing all that.
Everybody different. Continue to like, comment, share, subscribe on all platforms, ladies and gentlemen. Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, X, TikTok. I'm not going to say the other one because we don't utilize it.
Thank God.
Continue to fuck with us if you fuck with us.
YouTube?
I didn't say YouTube. YouTube is the biggest one.
Yeah. Biggest. Don't forget the realest.
So
before we get into anything, right, I want to give a shout out to Derrick Rose for getting his number retired. Chicago legend, deserved his number retired, deserved a lot better than what the Bulls gave him at the end.
Yep.
But they kind of made it right. I stopped being a Bulls fan because the way they treated Derrick Rose, now his number's retired, so I don't think I'm going to go back to being a Bulls fan.
But you still represent in a way.
But the door's open.
Yeah.
The door's open, you know?
Fair. Yeah,
I might be able to
go ahead.
mend my relationship with them.
I'm glad they gave him his flowers, though, and retired his jersey, because that's something big. Like, that's a true legend. I can't hold you. True fucking legend in the game.
And for anybody who wasn't there to watch Derrick Rose during his prime, they just don't understand who Derrick was. Like, you just had to be there. You had to be there, man. He was athletically probably one of the most athletically gifted people I've ever seen touch any sport in my entire life, let alone just basketball. Now, obviously, the injuries derailed his career. It's part of the game. Like, it happens.
But it seemed like after every injury, though, you got a different version of D Rose.
He still came back and hit that buzzer beater against the Cavs.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was still that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, I don't think, outside of the injuries, nothing slowed him down. Like, even coming back, I'm sure he was faced with, like, adversity and everything like that. But, like, there was nothing that I saw that was slowing him down once he stepped foot back on the court. Like, he was determined, like, to get right back. As soon as surgery finished, like, he hit rehab, like, he was just on that. He was ready to get back. And it showed every time he touched the court again after rehab and everything, like, he was a different dog.
One of the 4 greatest people to ever come out of Chicago. I include myself in that statement.
I don't doubt it.
I also include Chief Keef.
Bro, I didn't doubt that either.
Like my Mount Rushmore in Chicago is me, Derrick Rose, Chief Keef, and I'm not gonna name another person.
Why?
I'm just not. It's all
Okay.
right. Boy, do I got a story.
Okay.
You know,
Lay it on me.
you know, I need therapy. I need therapy.
Yo.
This is a therapy session. You know, we bringing therapy to real life on a podcast. You know what? I cannot stand
What?
women.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right? We all knew that.
Right, we did.
But living with a woman, kind of some things get out of pocket, right?
Very.
So I got this story to tell. So when you first move in with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
there's a little bit of an adjustment period.
Very.
You're not used to people being in the bathroom.
Why you in the bathroom?
Well, you in the bathroom. You're not used to people being in the bathroom while you're in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
There's not as much privacy, right? So I'm taking a shower.
Okay.
Let's just call it this morning. For shits and giggles. Let's just call it this morning.
All right.
Shout out to Shits and Gigs podcast, by the way. But I'm in the shower, you know, and mind you guys, I'm just gonna let everybody know it's about 30-ish degrees here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the heat on, the house is still a little bit chilly.
Still a little cold, yeah.
Right off the wake up, you know, as a guy, your shit gonna be a little bit, you know.
It ain't gonna, yeah.
It ain't gonna be hanging, you know.
Right, I got you.
So I turn on the shower, you know, I get in the shower, and girl come in the bathroom. She gonna be talking about, your dick look kind of small right now.
That's out of pocket.
That's okay, first and foremost, right? Like, don't call my dick small.
That's out of
You got me fucked up, lady.
pocket.
You got me fucked up. 1, 2, don't come in the bathroom while I'm in the bathroom and disturb my fucking peace. I'm just trying to shower over here. I'm trying to get myself clean. I don't need somebody criticizing me.
That's out of pocket as fuck.
Right? So, you know, I continue my shower.
Mm-hmm.
I turn facing towards the wall.
Are y'all showering together at this point?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just face towards the wall just in
Okay.
case they came back in the bathroom.
Okay.
It's a glass door. You can see through that.
Ah, okay.
You know? You can see through the glass door.
I got you.
You know? It was foggy, but you can still see through.
Right.
So now I don't even want you to look at me no more. But that's all right. I got my get back. I was like, you know who don't think my dick little ever?
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Bro, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah. Don't play with me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, now who got a little dick, bitch? That's fucked up.
That was so fucked up. So that get back was well deserved.
Exactly. I don't even like talking shit no more.
That get back was well deserved. I can't even lie. I'll give you that.
But I had to talk about the girl who said I got the biggest dick she ever had before, you know? Like, all right, cool. You want to not appreciate my dick? Somebody else really appreciate it. Ha, now what?
That is disrespectful though.
It's fucked, dog. And it's cold. You seen the Third Friday movie?
I have seen
My
it.
dick bigger than yours. It was cold that night. Like,
Yeah.
it was cold this morning.
I can.
And I was in the water. I was relaxed, you know?
That's a real state of vulnerability.
Like,
though.
your shit not going to be the biggest shit in the world when you taking a shower and it's cold. It's just not.
I'm surprised you didn't get out and smack her with a wet hand. That'd have been wild, but like, I'm not an advocate for DV, but
So that's my daily women grind my fucking gears.
yeah, that's out of pocket.
Like, don't talk about my pee-pee like that.
But like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything equivalent to that
For a woman?
like to a woman.
I think it's saying that you got to lose pussy, but I feel like, but here's the thing. If she call your dick small, you can't say she got a loose vagina because, like, you see what I'm saying?
I get it.
It's not even good get back.
It's not equivalent. Yeah, I don't know what could be equivalent to that.
Yeah, so now I'm mad. Very upset.
I would be too.
I don't even think I'm not even mad per se. I'm more just like offended,
Mm-hmm.
betrayed. I feel belittled right now.
No pun intended.
No, the pun was intended.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
So, ladies of the audience, if you want to see a big dick, I'm gonna get my shit rocked up. I'll send you a picture.
You have fun with that.
Yeah. Now who got a little pee-pee?
When his phone blowing up,
yeah.
Don't be complaining.
I give the pee-pee pics away for free this time. They used to be $10.
For free is crazy. Not even for the little 5.
Nah. Now I'm mad. Now it's just get back.
Respect it. It's about principles.
Yeah. Morals. But yeah, that's my little story about living with women and why it's the worst thing in the world. Wouldn't recommend anybody do it.
I mean, it's not the worst.
No, it's the worst thing in the world. When you get when you are in the vulnerability of a shower and get made fun of, it's the worst thing in the world.
Well, see, I feel like at that point, if you're vulnerable enough to shower around them or even with them,
I'm locking the door from now on.
Like I have
You got me fucked up.
My thing is, I'll shower with a woman. I don't mind.
I will too. I have plenty of times before. I've showered with plenty of women.
But I will say, don't
times.
disrespect me though.
Exactly.
Because that is disrespectful. So if you come to me and you say some bullshit like that,
and then bitches want to wonder why we don't want them to see our shit on soft.
you got a point.
Like when this thing full of blood, you know,
There's no problem.
when it's got a heartbeat, I'm good to go. But no, nah. You want to see my shit when it look like a slinky?
A slinky is crazy.
Fuck, man.
A slinky. That's funny.
I just personally think it's some bullshit.
It is.
So, ladies, when your man is not willing to be vulnerable around you, right? Take a nice long look in the mirror and think about, have I created a safe space to see this man with his slinky out?
Think about it. Let us know in the comments.
So that leads me to my what would you do this week?
Okay.
What would you do, internet? And I'm going to leave this open to men and women. What would you do if your girl or man picked on you about something that you were vulnerable about, something that you were a little self-conscious about? What's going to be your reaction? Are you going to react with anger like I did? Or are you going to sit them down and explain to them why it hurts your feelings?
I can't even say it depends on what it is like that they're making fun of you about.
Yeah.
Because if you were vulnerable enough to tell them like, hey, like,
well, I didn't say nothing. Like it's not.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, even if you didn't say nothing, if you say something after the fact, like, you out of pocket. Like, don't say that shit to me. Like, that shit, it don't hurt my feelings, but it make me feel some type of way. You know? You say some shit like that, now she on alert, like, don't make no jokes. You know? But if a woman come to you and say, like, this is sensitive to me, like, I don't like to be made fun of about it, blah, blah, blah. Or even in your situation, roles were reversed and you did some shit like that.
Like, what if I was like, you got some saggy ass titties, bitch?
Bro,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say that, yeah. Like, you know, so I get where you're coming from. So I can't say, like, it depends on what it is, because if you said something about it, or even if you say something after the fact, now you on alert. And then if you say something after the fact, now you deserve to get your ass.
But here's the thing: you can't unsay something.
You can't. It's not like the message on iMessage. Now you can't unsend.
Yeah, you can't unsend that shit. You already said it.
Like you already said it. Stand on it.
I told her she ain't gonna be able to see Johnny for 2 weeks. I named my dick Johnny Bravo. I just thought I'd share with the class.
I'm not gonna.
Sometimes I overshare. You know.
You do.
You know.
I give you that. You do
occasionally.
But yeah, no, like I'm for sure gonna be one of the people I gotta tell you about yourself. Cause like, why the fuck do you think it's okay for you to say this shit to me?
And then I'm gonna tell you who thinks it's a big dick.
I'm not gonna retaliate like that.
Nah, I'm going to.
Cause like, what do you gain from retaliating like that?
It makes me feel a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah,
now both our days fucked up. Congratulations, you
That's
played
true.
yourself.
That's true.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You did.
Now we both got fucked up days.
But what's the point of both of y'all having fucked up days?
Now I got to walk around the rest of the day making sure I'm on half chub.
Stop, bro. All right. Yeah, no,
bro. They can't recreate me. Like they could open a million labs. They could never recreate me.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna know the difference between my best friend and the clone.
Shit.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, no, we definitely gonna have a conversation now. I'm not retaliating.
Nah, I'm retaliation. And here's the thing, right? I've grown so much. I don't even like being petty no more. But there's just certain situations that call for it. And I feel like when somebody is disrespectful towards you or like does something that they knew prior to saying that what damage that was gonna do, you can retaliate.
That's fair.
A time and a place. I might be getting more mature, but there's also a time and a place to revert back to.
It is.
You know? All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we are now going to play a video which we incorporated last week. And we're going to react. This is a TikTok. I just want to say before this, just so we don't get copyrighted, this is a TikTok. Shout out to...
you know how people say...
Hold on. Sorry about that. Shout out to... What's his name?
A stepdad will never get the best version of a single mother. Not because she's evil, not because she's ungrateful, but because her best years, her best effort were spent with that man who she made the children with. Biological father got the best version, the version that still believed in love, the version that still believed in romance. The stepdad gets the version that doesn't trust you. He gets the version that's not patient, that's not hopeful. Cherry on top is you raising another man's kid. Always remember this, a man doesn't join families, a man starts families. A stepdad will never...
Okay. So I'm going to start with the ending part, right? The cherry on top is you're raising another man's kids. I'm just going to let that one sit for a minute. That sounds terrible. And listen, I've been in the position before.
Catch on, man.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
It's open floor.
So, like, he say, and I know you agree with this, but he say, like, raising another man's kids. That don't sound good, nor do it probably feel good, because it's not your own child.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, if you stepped up as a dad, as a father, because that one wasn't playing his role, wasn't doing what he's supposed to, then I feel like at that point, like, granted, that child is not yours, flesh of flesh or blood of blood.
Can we clear something real quick though?
What's up?
You want the girl, you don't want the kid. From jump, right? From the start.
Well, not necessarily, because
just listen. At the beginning stage, right? When you're entertaining a woman, you're not looking at everything that comes with her.
I'm not worried about a kid at that point.
Exactly. Yeah. That's not what you're wanting.
Right.
You're wanting the woman. The kid just kind of comes with it.
Right, but as you gradually, like you said, as you gradually grow, like with this woman, like you're accepting the child.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing about being in a relationship with anybody. Being in a relationship with anybody, you have to accept everything about their life. Otherwise, that relationship's just not gonna work. Because what I've learned in my 30 years is you're not gonna change nobody for shit.
No.
And nobody's gonna change for you.
They gotta change for themselves.
That's the most wishful thinking in the world. Nobody's gonna change for you. Not that you can change having a kid, but regardless of it, you don't like that she's a smoker, she's not changing for you. You don't like that she drinks too much, she's not changing for you. You don't like that she's a whore, she's not changing for you. And vice versa, women. I know y'all get on my ass all the time. I can only speak from a man's perspective because that's all I know. I ain't never been in y'all shoes. But no one person is changing for a relationship. It just doesn't fucking happen.
Yeah.
Period.
You gotta change for yourself.
Now, having said that, you can't change having a kid. So you have to accept everything that comes with her. And that kid is one of the things that do come with her. But he says something at the end. Men don't come into families. Men start families.
You can start a family with a woman and her child.
Sure. I see his point and I don't see his point.
Because
I see his point because there's hella dudes out here who are raising their woman's child that's not biologically theirs.
Right, but they're starting that family with them because there wasn't a complete family to begin with.
I mean, there was at one point. It's just not anymore.
Yeah, but you don't know what it was like when the baby was born. You don't know if the dad was truly there or not.
But exactly, that's the problem.
He was there to make the child.
But so here's here's the other issue with getting with a single mother, right? They, for the most part, have some type of hurt towards their baby daddy.
Mm-hmm.
They could say they're over it. They could say they're past it. They could say they don't give a fuck about him. There's still some emotional damage there.
It's always going to be that.
Was done, right?
I mean, it's always going to be that. But like, they had a lot of them have their periods where they are truly over it, though.
No, that's fine. But what I was gonna say is, when you meet her, you're never gonna hear. For I'd say 90% of cases, you're never gonna hear anything good about her baby daddy.
Of course,
you're gonna hear he's a piece of shit. You're gonna hear he don't want to take care of his kid, and that's not always necessarily fact. That's her perspective on it, right?
But what if he's showing you that?
But you don't know, because here's the thing, right? Even if you're dating the baby's mother, right? Mm-hmm. You don't know what happened prior to you being there.
That's fair.
You don't know what's going on in court because you weren't in court when that happened. You don't know what went on behind the scenes. You don't know what this girl did to him. You don't. And here's what I'll say that I had to learn for myself. A lot of dudes are going to take the side of their woman just because that's their woman, right? I don't think you should take her baby daddy side. But what I do think you should do is, and this is across the board, I think you should stay the fuck out of it. That beef, that animosity, you should not hate this other man because of words and stories that your woman told you. Because you don't know, like they say, there's 3 sides to every story, right? There's his side, there's her side, and there's the truth. It lies somewhere in between. It might lean more this way, it might lean more that way. But you don't know. You don't have both sides of the story. You weren't there to experience it, right? So stay the fuck out of that. That's not your battle. Your battle not with him, right? Your commitment is to her and making things work with her. And you got to do whatever it takes at that point because you're in this relationship with this person.
Mm-hmm.
But don't just blindly follow something, you know?
But sometimes not blindly, though.
Explain.
For a person that has dated a single mother before, and that is dating a single mother.
And I know that I've been in this experience, and that's why I'm saying.
Like, I've seen literally from the time a child has been born to like up until like them being a small child. So knowing the before with how the father is acting, how he's showing his appreciation, how he's showing how he's want to be there and show up and whatever. The biological father, if they are in the life of the child and they see that the mother has moved on and with somebody else, it goes one of two ways. They either hurt that the mother is moving on and not worried about them no more, so they trying to just focus their attention on the relationship she's building with somebody else and not more so on the child, that they just forget about the reason that they there.
Okay, but and I was actually going to touch on this whenever you got done, but we're here right now. So let's say it's your kid, and your baby mother is bringing another man around your child. How you feeling about that? Fuck the baby mother moving on part. Your baby mother is bringing another man around your child.
Me personally,
that came out of your nuts.
Me personally, I have nothing to do with that.
Nah, fuck that.
I have nothing to do with that, and it's because like if I'm present in my child's life, and me and my baby's mother is not together, so be it. We clearly not together for a reason, whether it's my fault, her fault, both of our faults, whatever fault, whoever fault it is. Our reasoning for existing in each other's life now is for our child. As long as I'm showing up for my child, that's all that matters to me.
Okay, but at the same time, right? Just because me and her aren't together, that doesn't mean that you have to run out and go be with somebody else.
No, fair.
You don't always have to be in a relationship.
But what if it ain't? It's like not jumping from relationship to relationship. But if it's been years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Okay, and that's one perspective to look at, right?
Right.
But what if it's been 2 months?
No, and I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that. Now, if you jump from relationship to relationship, that's different. But if you a person that, man or woman, in this situation, and you've been single for 2, 3, 4, 5 years because you've been focused on your child and taking care of your child because the other parent is absent and not being present in that child's life, that's understandable to move the fuck on and do what you want to do. Now, if that person comes back around, ironically, in the midst of you moving on, and they find out, oh, you got somebody else in your life, and now I want to jump in, like, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Jump in and be present in your child's life, rebuild that relationship with them. But I won't stand for you being in my child's life just because I have somebody else.
Well, so here's the other thing that I'll say about this, right? When a father and a mother split up, here's the perspective that people don't look at. The father has very little control of anything going on in that child's life permanently.
For sure.
Because the courts are going to side with the mother, right?
That's if she goes to court, though.
Okay, even if she doesn't. Let's say that she's doing something you don't like with your child, right? You go try to step to her about it, and then she calls the cops. Whose side of the cops?
I mean, obviously. In most states, it's a mothering state. Exactly. So they're going to side with the woman, of course.
So that's the other perspective that people don't really look at is I'm losing.
But that goes with the type of woman that you choose to have a child with or try and build a life with, though.
I mean, that's fine, but you don't know until you know.
I mean, for sure.
Everything could be. That's the thing. There's different stages of relationships. There's different stages of life, right? Now, if in the beginning stages you have a child, an unplanned child, right? Mm-hmm. Well, now you skip fucking 4 stages. So now you don't know how she's going to act in this situation because you never got to this situation yet, right? You skip the moving in together phase. You skip the we're going to take shit seriously and maybe put a ring on your finger phase. Because each of these phases come with something different. Mm. Each of these milestones have people acting differently, right? And so in that scenario, since you skipped all these stages, now you have an entirely new person that you're dealing with that you never knew before. Now, don't get me wrong, that's 50% your fault because you weren't prepared, you weren't taking precautions behind it.
Yeah.
But that's also 50% her fault because of shit she could do to take precautions and prevent it. Mm-hmm. You know? So I hate that it's looked at like everything always the man's fault. And in this world, you really got to look at it like everything is always our fault.
Yeah.
She get pregnant, it's our fault. Right? Our relationship don't work out and other circumstances get in between me and her co-parenting. It's our fault. Everything always the man's fault, the man's fault, the man's fault. Well, let's look a little bit deeper into this. What actually happened? Right? Because like I said, there's 2 sides to every story. So even though from what you see from your perspective is this dude not here for his kids, all right, maybe she didn't tell him that she getting involved with you, right?
I don't feel like she has to do that.
I do, and here's why. If I'm a father of a child, you don't bring any other person that I don't know around my kid without just notifying me. Just let me know. It's not going to be an issue once you let me know, but let me know that you're bringing somebody that I don't know around my child. Right? Because for every good stand-up dude there is, and every regular dude there is out there, there's a fucked up motherfucker out there. Mm-hmm. And that's man and woman. Because women could be fucked up individuals too.
100%.
Right? So just let me know. Let me be aware that somebody I don't know is around my kid. Right? You don't got to tell me all your personal business. If you're going off to a hotel and getting fucked by some random dude, that's on you.
Right.
right? You're keeping her away from the house. You're keeping her away from my kid.
Yeah.
But once you bring somebody into my child's life, it's only the right thing to do to let me know. And that's vice versa. If I have the kid and I got a new bitch that I'm bringing around, I'm going to let you know, hey, just so you know, this person is going to be around. You can't tell me yes or no to that. That's my personal decision. That's my life. And vice versa. You can't tell the woman yes or no to that. That's her personal decision. That's her life. But there has to be an open communication that like, yo, this person going to be around your child.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's both of your kids. That's what people don't really understand most of the time.
Yeah, it is.
As much as it's her kid, it's his kid too. And I think a lot of the times when disrespect gets involved, when you're not letting me know who you have around my kid, when you're not letting me know what's going on in their life, that creates distance. That creates a sense of like, is this even my kid anymore? Because you're taking everything away from me. You're taking all control away from me, you know? And I didn't even expect to land here with this conversation, but I just feel like a lot of times, because I've dated single mothers, and me personally, if I was going to be around this kid, I want to meet your baby daddy. Not for me, so that way he knows who's around his child.
Yeah.
Because I know all the different problems that could spark because some random dude me is around this child, right? Cool. I want to let you know, hey, listen, this your baby mama. I respect that. I'm gonna be around. I'm just letting you know I'm a stand-up dude. Like this is I'm here to let you know, like, hey, this is my bitch now, but like, you know, we could still be cool about it. It just clears all the problems. You know, because there's a few things men will kill over in this world. One of them is their fucking family.
That is true.
Like, that's something you take super seriously. That's my family.
Mm-hmm.
That kid came out my nuts. Like, there ain't no way. And I'm just looking at it from this perspective, like, I become a dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me and my girl don't work out. All right, cool. Well, here's the thing. That's still my fucking kid.
Right.
And no matter what, I'm always, as a man, we were put on this earth to protect your woman and child. Well, if the woman's not there anymore, you still got to protect that child.
Mm-hmm.
That's still your responsibility to the end of this lifetime is to protect that child. So, yeah, I need to know who the fuck around my kid. Because it's my job as his father to protect him. So, I mean, you know, that's just kind of my... All right, so we got the ending part of that video out, even though it took us 20 minutes to dissect. Let's do the beginning part, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said she already gave all of her love to somebody else. She also, and like I said earlier, I'm not going to say she don't trust men anymore, but she has a really quick, like, shut-off switch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So some of the shit that first dude got away with, you're not gonna get away with. You're never gonna get the benefit of the doubt on anything.
Right.
That's why I hate dating single women, right? Because you don't ever get the benefit of the doubt on shit. You make one minor mistake that don't have any consequences at all, and it's the biggest fucking deal in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You give her attitude, I don't need shit. I did this on my own before.
Yeah. You got to be ready for that kind of patience, though. I mean, you got to have that kind of patience for that.
What I'll say to everybody, and I don't know if you agree with this or not, is dealing with a single mother is dealing with a woman who has a lot of trauma. In every scenario.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
And to deal with a woman with a lot of trauma, like you said, it takes a lot of fucking patience.
Mm-hmm. I think it takes patience to deal with anybody, though.
All women.
Because, like,
all these bitches.
Men and women. But only because, like, you don't know what you're getting yourself into when you're dating a person.
Mm-hmm.
Until you
know.
know.
Yeah.
Right. So, like you got to have a lot of patience because, like, they may do some shit that may trigger you so easily, or they may do some shit that you may overlook and be like, oh, okay, whatever. And vice versa. Like, you could be doing some shit and that could annoy the fuck out of them. But then again, like, you may do something and they brush that shit off like, oh, like that's just him. That's just her. Like, so I mean, it takes a lot to deal with a random person.
No, that's fair.
Especially if you're wanting to date them, wanting to be in a relationship with them. Like, it's just different. Like, so it's gonna take a lot. That's with any person, family fucking included.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's a little bit different with your family though, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because with your family, you have a lot of time built up of being tolerant to their stuff, right? Right? So I'm talking about immediate family. Your mothers, your brothers, your sisters, all that, right? From birth, you know these people. From birth, you know their habits, you know, and it's normal to you.
Right.
It's normal for you, right? So even though something they do might not be right, you're tolerant to it because you grew up in it. You don't know any different from this person. Opposed to meeting somebody and dating them, right? All their habits, all their flaws, all their issues, that's not something you're accustomed to. That's something you're walking into. And so in that case, you kind of learning on the go. And you have to build up a tolerance to it. That's kind of the only difference that I see in that.
No, you're right. I can agree with that.
But back to like dealing with these single mothers, and I personally, after my experiences, don't think it's a winning battle.
In what aspect?
I don't think it's sustainable for a long-term future. I think there's always going to be a little bit of well, I just lost my train of thought. But I always think there's going to be a little bit of disrespect there almost. Disrespect wasn't the word that I was looking for.
To who, though?
To you, as the guy who's dating the single mother.
How, though? Like,
because I feel that, personally, I feel like it's disrespectful. And I think this in every scenario, and maybe I'm just wrong on this. But if you let another man do it to you, right? And you don't even give me the opportunity to have one fuck up. And I'll take this to anything. If you let another man do something to you sexually and you won't let me do it, that's disrespectful to me. If you let another man piss you off in some way or do something that you didn't like, let's use cheating for example, right? If you let your baby daddy cheat on you and you let him get away with it and you kept going for it, and I cheat on you one time and it's the end, that's disrespect.
I don't think so. And as a person that has been taken back from cheating and has been left off of one time of cheating, it just, for one, it depends on the person that you're dating, because I'll just speak and say women, for like, in my personal opinion, being cheated on by a previous partner and you dealt with so much from them gave you, or like when you left them, it gave you room to heal yourself. It gave you room to comfort yourself. It gave you room to stand on a lot of shit that you should have stood on with that person to prepare you for the next relationship.
And that's fine and that's good, right? I don't condone cheating and I don't believe in it. It was just an example. It could be any mistake. Don't give somebody else 101 chances to fix their mistake and give me 0.
I feel like the smallest mistakes and shit like that should be like, okay, to like make a mistake and then move on, like fix it, learn from it, and then keep going. But then, like, if that smallest thing is going to cause you to just up and leave for no reason, like, for me not knowing that this small mistake was going to make you react the way you did,
yeah,
I feel like that's kind of crazy. Like, I'm not negating from your feelings and what you're feeling, but I also want to understand, like, why do you feel that way?
Well, so here's my thing, right? If you're tolerant of something in the past, and then with me you become intolerant of it, what that translates to for me is you love me less. You love this person more because you gave them the benefit of the doubt. You love this person more because you gave them forgiveness. So when you come in here and say you're not deserving of this benefit of the doubt, you're not deserving of this forgiveness, all right, cool, that lets me know that you love me less, right? You loved that person more. You had more emotions towards that person. And that's where I find it disrespectful.
I mean, and every person different. Everybody, takes in their feelings differently than the next person. So what may relate to you as less love may relate to another person as something different. I don't know what to compare it to, but like it just may relate to them as different. So I mean, on your end is different versus how she's receiving the little mistake that you made that triggered her to feel the way she feel from somebody previous or something previous.
Meh. That's pretty much all I got from that video.
Yeah.
I just think he's right.
We can agree to disagree.
I think he's right that it's not going to be the same. It'll never be the same. Dating somebody without a child versus dating somebody with will never be the same.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I think. And you're not going to get the same things out of the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into some more pop culture, hip hop shit, right? I want to start with, because I know you're a fan, J. Cole announced the release of The Fall Off finally after 12 years of waiting. February 6th, The Fall Off will be out. Now, we're going to say something about The Fall Off, but rumor is that the Iceman is dropping, which is Drake's next studio album. Right? This is a wild fucking theory. But Academic says he has the date for it, which could be true or could not be true. And Drake just made him swear to secrecy that he wouldn't tell it. A lot of other media platforms have been discussing that a major artist is going to drop, right? And it just hasn't happened yet. My wild theory is Drake will drop on February 6th, the same day that The Fall Off drops. And the reason why he will do it is because he's displeased with J. Cole for doing what he did in the Kendrick beef. Because if you remember back to it, J. Cole dropped 7 Minute Drill dissing Kendrick, and then went on stage at Dreamville Fest and said, "This just ain't sitting right with me. I can't sleep at night." So if I'm Drake in this situation, right? I feel a way about you now. If you was super tight, if you was my man's, I also think that what Kendrick said on what's the fucking song? Or not Kendrick. What J. Cole said on Big as the Super Bowl. What song is that? I can't even think. I'm drunk right now. And I know I'm drunk because I can't even think of the name of the song. First person shooter.
Yes.
When he said the big three, is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me, right? I think that verse that J. Cole had on that song kind of sort of gave more sparks to the beef. Because that beef was brewing for years. It was brewing since the Control verse where Kendrick dissed everybody. Drake has thrown plenty of shots. It's been back and forth shots for him and Kendrick for years, right? And J. Cole's always been involved in it because they're supposed to be the big three.
Right.
So I think everything surrounding first person shooter is what led directly to us getting Drake versus Kendrick Lamar last summer. Right? Or was that last summer? 2 summers ago?
2 summers ago.
2 summers ago. And I think Drake feels a way towards J. Cole now. And I think he wants to step on his album release. I think he wants to go head to head. And I think, all right, cool. You dropping the Fall Off that people have been expecting for 7 years? Cool. I'll give him the Iceman. We'll see who performs better that day. We'll see who's really the biggest. Because Drake's petty like that.
But I think also J. Cole, I think his will do more numbers only for the simple fact people have been anticipating it.
You want my honest take? Like my honest, non-biased take? I don't think J. Cole can do better numbers than Drake. I don't think J. Cole could ever do better numbers than Drake. Just because Drake has created himself being this global superstar that transcends hip-hop as a genre, right? He does pop music. He does dance hall. He does fucking the EDM dance music shit. He does all that, right? So he has different fan bases in different pockets. He's also global with it. He's big in Canada. He's big in England. He's big here. He's big all over the fucking world. Not to say J. Cole isn't, because J. Cole is also really big. But J. Cole is more of a hip hop superstar, right? So if you're listening to J. Cole, you're really into hip hop, which I would say is the biggest genre on the planet.
Yeah.
But Drake just doesn't only have hip hop. He has the hip hop, the R&B fans, the fucking. He's a global superstar, which is why I just don't think J. Cole's fan base is as big, because he's boxed into hip hop. So I think that if Drake does decide to drop on the same day as J. Cole, it will affect his streaming. But that's just my wild conspiracy theory on it.
Yeah.
Is that they drop on the same day. They most likely won't.
Maybe. You never know until you know.
But just gathering all the information that I've gathered, I developed this conspiracy theory. How excited are you for the fall off?
I'm pretty excited. I've been waiting a minute for him to drop something new. So I was pleased to know whenever he announced it that I'm like, okay, I can't wait.
Well, everybody knows you're from Gastonia, so like, you know your North Carolina ties.
Please.
That you're a huge J. Cole fan.
Nowhere near Gastonia, am I from?
But I was excited for the fall off because I really like KOD. Then I heard the first song off the fall off where he was going backwards in time, Benjamin Button shit. Wasn't for me. That's not to say it's going to be a bad album.
Right.
I don't think he's going to put out a bad album. I just really didn't like that song. And I really don't think he should have led with that for the single. That gives you kind of just like I don't even know. It's like a hip hop nerd type of vibe. Which, don't get me wrong, that's kind of what J. Cole does. Yeah. But J. Cole has shit that can appeal to anybody.
That's true.
In his catalog. So I don't want a Nas album out of J. Cole.
I don't think he'll do that.
I hope he doesn't.
I don't think Jay will do that. I don't think so.
I want a J. Cole album out of J. Cole, especially if this is going to be his last one.
But what kind of J. Cole? Like, out of all the albums, what kind of J. Cole are you talking?
So my favorite album is, and I liked him when he, you know that song, Who That? Like one of his first songs?
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights. I would love that. I don't think we're getting that.
No.
You know what I realized the other day when that song did come out, though? You know how Dick Sucker Joe Budden be talking shit about Drake and how he needs to grow up? You know how all these different platforms, Ebro and them, be talking about how Drake puts out music for kids and he needs to grow the fuck up. He's 40 years old or whatever the fuck he is. Right? J. Cole puts out what you guys want to listen to. J. Cole puts out that introspective, like, I'm older, this is how life goes when you're older type of music. I don't want that. I may be 30. I don't want to listen to music that's for 30 plus people. Yeah. I don't. I want to hear about the bitches. I want to hear about the money. I want to hear about I'm fucking all these bitches because I got all this money. I don't want to hear about fucking kids and grandkids and fucking... Nah, I'm good. I'm good on all that. I don't need that in my music.
Yeah.
I don't need you to grow up as a musician. And so I just hope he doesn't lean all the way into that. I feel like this is going to be he has a kid now, or he might have multiple kids. I don't know.
I think he got 2.
He's married, correct?
Yeah, he's married.
So I know that this album is going to have a lot of that. But also what I might say is, y'all talk so much shit about Chance the Rapper when he dropped that I Love My Wife album. When he got off them drugs and he wasn't on acid anymore and he dropped the Jesus I Love My Wife album, right? Talk so much shit about him because it was corny and whatever. That's the shit that you want these big rappers to make. But you're going to talk shit about Chance for that. So I would say I don't want an I Love My Wife album out of J. Cole. And I don't really want to hear, but I don't know, dude. That's kind of what Cole does, because if you think about it, a lot of his early shit was about college life.
Yeah, he got 2 sons.
So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's take a break for a second. And we're back.
With another banger.
All right. Next thing we need to talk about, verses.
Mm-hmm.
New verses, really big during the pandemic. Hitboy versus Mike Will made it. Who you got?
Mike.
Mm.
Every time I hear Mike Will made it, the only song that pops in my fucking head is the I don't got no tight.
Really?
Yeah.
I think of Turn on the Lights, Future. Cause like Mike Will made it.
Yeah.
Astronaut. Yeah. That's probably my favorite Mike Will made it beat. Hitboy's winning.
Okay.
You want to know why?
What's up?
Because I like what Drake likes. And he's got a lot of fucking Drake records he could play
That makes
that
sense.
are going to go off.
Yeah.
I just like to say, though, I'm so happy that Versus is going back to producers. And hopefully
And
soon
not
they
artists.
do. Yeah. Instead, the artist ones are kind of not that great. And if you're going to do artists, do groups. But the producer ones are way better because, bro, you can pull from, oh, I worked with Fat Joe on this song. And then you start finding out people were working on songs that you didn't even know they worked on.
Yeah.
Like the Scott Storch, I forgot, who did he go? Manny Fresh? I think
Manny
it was,
Fresh.
yeah. Scott Storch smoked him. But also, Scott Storch was just pulling out hit after hit after hit. And we found out he did the fucking piano on that fucking Dre song.
Which one?
The most recognizable piano.
Still Dre? I mean, still.
It might be Still Dre.
Yeah. Yeah, still Dre.
Yeah. When everybody thought Dre did that piano. Dre even performed that piano at the Super Bowl.
At the Super Bowl, yeah. What was it, 2-3 years ago?
And that's a Scott Storch piano. That's 2020. That had to be. Yeah.
With Dre, Snoop, Mary J, all of them?
Had to be 2020. It had to be at least 3 years ago because that's the last time the Chiefs were in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Do you think I've just been saying a thing ever since you said verses and you said they should go back to groups. I've been thinking like if you put Migos against somebody, who would it be?
Migos?
Yeah, me personally, I don't see nobody.
You think Migos is the greatest group ever?
I don't think that they're the greatest group, but like I'm just sitting here thinking like, damn, okay, I see Migos, but then I don't see another group right now.
Migos versus. I don't know who you could put against the Migos as a group.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
but also, do Migos get to use individual features? Like, do they get to use just an Offset feature or like just an Offset song?
No, because I feel like if you
why not? He was on that song. It was Migos.
Yeah, but like they also put shit out as individual artists too. Though.
Yeah, and I think they should be able to use that in the verses. That's why I said do groups.
I mean, okay, I can see what you're saying.
Because if we're gonna do a verses, I don't want to hear just whoever's greatest hits.
Yeah.
Nah, let me
do features and all that.
Yeah,
okay,
everything.
I could do that. Yeah. Okay.
Let me use an entire catalog. All right, so 2 producers match up. Who would you want to hear? I got one off the top of my head.
Go ahead.
Dre versus Diddy. Now, obviously, it can't happen. Diddy's in prison. But I would love a Dr. Dre versus Diddy.
That would be a good one.
Versus, because with all this Diddy shit coming out, I've just learned he had his hands, no pun intended, on so much other stuff than what we just know him for.
That would be a good one for sure.
And you get the East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah. Because I was thinking Dre, but then I went to the East Coast and I was trying to think of somebody over this way.
I would also like them to find a matchup for DJ Khaled.
Yeah, they just on the same coast though, so I couldn't put them together.
You can still do it.
Yeah, but I was
people.
thinking no for sure, but I was thinking because I thought of Khaled too, but I'm like he out there too, and I wanted to go east and west, but I'm just not. Nothing's coming to my head with East right now.
Khaled's from the East. He's from Miami.
Is he?
I mean, technically he was born in New Orleans, but DJ Khaled came up in Miami.
Okay.
That's where he's known from.
Right. I want to do somebody else though. Khaled is not a bad producer by any means.
Khaled is an amazing producer.
Yeah.
Honestly, a Khaled versus Diddy.
Khaled and Diddy, I can see.
Because they kind of do the same thing, right? They're not. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. They're not producers in the sense of like making beats. They're not beat makers.
Yeah.
They're producers in the sense of like, I'm going to take this artist and have him say this and put this guy over here. Like, they're mover arounders, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They put the shit together.
Yeah.
So I think that would be a pretty good matchup too, just because of the way that they create.
That would be a good match. I can see that.
All right. I'll let you take the next thing.
Oh, yeah. I don't even need to look at my card for this. But I saw something the other day.
You know, really grinds his gears.
Yeah. And it's never happened to me. From my knowledge, it's never happened to me.
Oh, it's happened to me.
But I've seen it all over social media. You know, social media runs the world nowadays. But I saw this like video on can't remember what social media platform, but basically it was like the difference between like when a man rejects a woman for sex versus when a woman rejects a man for sex.
Yeah.
And so like basically it was like when a woman rejects a man, it's supposed to be okay. Like they're supposed to go about their day. Cool.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening.
When a man rejects a woman for sex, it's the end of the world. Like, we out here fucking another bitch. We getting our dick sucked from somebody else. Like, all these scenarios. But it's just like, maybe we not in the mood. Maybe we not turned on. Maybe we just want to chill. Maybe we not up for sex. As a man, I feel like that is a thing. No matter how sexually attracted you are to your woman, your spouse, your significant other.
All right, well, let me lead by this, right? I have never not been in the mood for sex.
Okay.
Ever in my entire life. Never once. Never not been in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to spit some game to everybody. I'm going to tell you what my triple OG sound guy told me, right?
Mm-hmm.
A bitch got 3 times to deny me sex, right? You got 3. You got 3 strikes. After you deny me 3 times from having sex, I'm going to go find somebody else that'll do it. Mm. Hey, listen, you don't want to fuck tonight? That's cool. You have whatever reason you want. You get to that 3rd time, that's when I start fucking other bitches. Don't deny me no 3 fucking times. You got 3 of them.
Yeah. I just don't like how that, again, we talk about it all the time. That's a double standard.
It is. And it's the end of the world if a bitch say, nah, I don't want to fuck. And even though I've never done this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fuck tonight, babe. I'm tired. Because you was telling me earlier, like, you might tell a bitch no if you're tired.
Right.
I'm never too tired to get some pussy.
Yeah.
Never.
I might be too tired. I may be sick, like something.
My dick take precedent over anything in my life.
Yeah, I can't.
And that's my problem. Sometimes I'm just too horny for my own good. You know? Sometimes my dick gets me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I'm just not, like, you got to be able to stand strong with that. Like, because I ain't going to lie. I have been too tired to have sex before. I've been sick and have wanted sex, but like I knew I wasn't physically capable of it. And I'm not just one to just lay there and take it. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. But like, I can't imagine my woman looking at me crazy because I said no to us fucking.
See, and that's how you know I'm a little thotty, right? Because as soon as she touched my pee-pee, I'm not going to be able to sleep now.
No,
once you get my shit bricked, I can't sleep.
Listen, I understand it because if my woman touched me, I swear to God, like, it's raps. Like, I gotta fuck you. But, like,
there ain't no way.
It's different, like, if I'm tired or sick or whatever, like, I can't, like, physically, I can't.
And you wanna know something? Now, I'm saying this in jest, but bitches be a little bit rapey. I'm going to tell you why. I'm gonna tell you.
I already know where you're going with
Bitches
it.
be a little bit rapey,
I already
right?
know where you're going.
Because they don't ask for sex.
They just take it.
They just be grabbing your shit. Hand on dick. Obviously, I'm gonna be ready to go once you put your hand on my dick.
Because it's like, that's just crazy to me. It's such, and like I keep saying, such a fucking double standard. Because like, you touch a woman, she may not be ready. Or she may not want it right then and there. Or sometimes she just may not want that shit.
You know what pissed me off more than anything? You know what really pisses me off? I'm in a relationship. Mm-hmm. If I start touching my girl vagina, don't ask me what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing.
Right.
And since we're in this relationship, we kind of both already consented to this shit. Exactly. That's why we in this relationship to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Because we both whores. Like, the fuck? Don't ask me what I'm doing. I'm trying to get you ready.
We getting fucked tonight. We getting fucked tonight. We getting fucked tonight. She getting fucked tonight.
Yeah.
That's what we doing. So yeah. I don't like that double standard bullshit.
I'm trying to put your heels to your earlobes, all right? Like, stop fucking playing with me. You know what I'm doing.
You gotta stretch them hamstrings.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's all. That's
better have elasticity in them fucking hips.
That really fucking grinded my gears. Really bothered me.
Nah, it should do. Yeah, nah. And I don't think it's right, bro. Like I said, you got 3 times to say no. And at this point in my life, I be telling women, like, oh, all right. Hey, you don't want to suck dick? I found somebody who will.
But I truly want to know, like, what possesses a woman to be like, oh, so you fucking another bitch? Like, you getting your dick sucked somewhere else? Like,
I will.
Like, goddamn, like maybe I don't want it right then and there. Excuse me for not just walking around here, but feeling like a whore.
But to give them some bail, right? I'm gonna help them out for the first time in history. When they're dealing with a guy like me, right? I'm always ready to go, and they feel like most men are always ready to go. Most men always want to fuck, right? That's what's thought about us. We're dogs, right? We're dogs. We always want to bone. We always want to fuck. Mm-hmm. I perpetuate that stereotype. But when they're dealing with somebody like me that never tells them no, the only reason I would tell them no is if I just fuck something, right? Or if I just beat off in the shower.
Okay.
Because I can't go back to bag. I can't get out the shower and be like, I'm trying to fuck.
I don't know. Sometimes I can.
Hey, my load on the floor. You're going to have to give me at least 10 minutes.
On the floor?
In the shower.
Oh, I'm like, wait.
No. not just on the random floor. That's crazy. Just nutting on the floor is insane. Can you imagine walking into somebody's house, they just got nut on their floor? Like, that's a sick guy right there.
Dog, I could not imagine that shit. I swear to God.
That's
some crazy individual. Shit.
That's some Diddy shit right there.
That is some Diddy shit right there. Yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah, nah.
Count me out, cuz.
But you know what I mean, though.
I give it.
Like, I just beat off in the shower, shorty. You gonna have to at least give me 15 minutes to reload. I'd be good in 10, 15, maybe 20. But like, let me reload.
Yeah, and women think like that's a downfall as a man, but like y'all come 57 times back to back,
bro. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. You want to know why? Because for women, climaxing is just a feeling. Mm-hmm. For us, we're actually releasing something.
Some women release shit.
Okay, though. but nonetheless, they don't have to make more to do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's necessary. Like, you ever had a ghost nut before?
Yes.
That shit hurts.
It does.
That shit hurts because my body wants to release and eject, mm-hmm. right? But I don't have nothing there. So now it's trying to release something that's not there. It's painful. Mm-hmm. And they don't understand that because, for the most part, even if they do release something, they could just get that feeling again. They could just climax again. Us, it's not just a feeling. Our feeling produces something. Like, it's for a reason. So, yeah, no. If I don't have any nut, I can't. Because now you're just hurting me.
Don't make no sense.
Now you're just putting me in pain for your own pleasure. You shouldn't have let me jerk off in the shower. You should have sucked my dick before I took a shower.
Or just got in the shower and sucked my dick.
Hey, you could do that too.
That works too.
Hey. Helps the cleanup process.
Very much so.
I also don't like taking sex after a shower.
Hmm?
I don't like taking sex after a shower. I don't like having sex after a shower.
Why?
Because if I just got in the shower, I'm clean now, right?
You're not dirty because you had sex. I'm just gonna,
I need a shower again.
not necessarily.
Just for my own hygiene standards. If I have sex, I gotta shower.
I'm there with you.
Especially because like I be sweating during sex. Now I got some of your body fluids on me. Now I got some of my body fluids on me.
Okay.
You know, I just gotta hop back in the shower. So that's why I prefer to have sex pre-shower. Pre-shower sex is the way to go.
That's fair.
Or if I like took a shower a couple hours ago, then we're good.
I can understand that.
But I'm also not trying to over shower because it's winter. I'm not trying to dry out my skin. That shit hurt.
Yeah.
All right, last thing on our card. We need to talk about this fucking weirdo. We need to talk about this weird ass, clout chasey ass fucking weirdo that I just don't really like, right? Okay. Adam 22. Podcaster, no jumper, plug talk, all that bullshit. So, Adam 22 fought on Brand Risk, which is Aiden's celebrity boxing platform, which I don't support celebrity boxing. I think y'all are fucking, you look stupid. He fought Jason Love, porn star, who fucked his wife, right? Now, here's what I don't respect about any of this, right? First and foremost, I get that your wife does porn. Couldn't be me, but I get that your wife does porn. Right? Why are you so clout chasey about who's fucking your wife? One. And two, why are you so obsessed with black dick? This man talk about BBC and black dick 24/7.
Right.
It's almost like he the one who want to be sucking the dick. That's crazy to me.
Me personally, for one, my wife not doing OnlyFans. My girlfriend not doing OnlyFans. My fiance, somebody I'm talking to. Now, granted, I can't dictate what you do, but I'm going to express my concerns. And
you can do OnlyFans to an extent with me.
You can't do OnlyFans with me at all.
And I've been very clear about this. If you post the news on that shit, I'm cool with it. You ain't taking no other dicks though, bitch. You ain't taking a single other dick. You're not sucking no dick. You ain't doing nothing with a dick. I don't even want to see you with a dildo. Fuck.
Yeah, you're not doing that. Secondly, Adam, 22, whatever, bro. Like, what's your fetish, bro? I don't understand. Like,
it's black men. His fetish is black men.
Yeah, and not even to like really care about what the fuck you got going on with your fetish and shit. But like, that's just weird. I could never watch another man fuck my wife.
He a cuck for real. And everybody across the internet been calling him a cuck for all that, right?
He is.
It's just really disgusting, right? If that's what you're into, bro, if you a swinger, if you a cuck, you can keep that behind closed doors. It's really disgusting to me that you're leveraging this shit and then you're leveraging your woman and her body to get you clout.
I can't watch
That's crazy to me, dog.
I just can't watch another man fuck my girl.
Ever.
Like,
it be making me mad that somebody fucked my girl in the past.
Exactly.
Like, why you had bodies before me, bitch? Fuck is wrong with you?
And so, like, and I'm gonna say this, you might not agree with me on this, but like, I can see why a woman be disgusted. Like, damn, you fucked all these other bitches before me.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
I can understand.
I get the vice versa on that shit.
Hey, shout out to you, man. Like,
yeah,
I understand. I understand for sure.
But here's my thing, right? I know how this is gonna get spun. I know he gonna say he's empowering his woman. This is not women empowerment. And if this is women empowerment, women don't need power. If taking 1,000,001 dicks is women empowerment, they don't need that fucking power.
They don't.
No, that's just not right. Watching your wife get fucked by somebody else just ain't right.
Knowing my wife got fucked is not right.
Nah, no.
Knowing my girl got fucked by somebody else.
That ain't you? Like, while y'all are together?
Can't do it.
Nah,
I hate the fact that I know niggas even liked her before me.
I hate the fact that she got rights, because what the fuck you doing talking to people? You got me fucked up. Why did you open your mouth? Why are you talking to this nigga, huh? No. Go clean the kitchen.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. You gonna let her suck another man's dick instead of cooking you food and cleaning the kitchen?
That's funny.
Let's send that bitch to fucking
But yeah,
Middle East.
I just
have her covered to her ankles.
can't deal with a woman that is basically a sex worker. Damn sure can't deal with a woman that is doing OnlyFans, stripping, any of that.
Yeah, but you're Mr. Morale and you got big steppers, you know? You know? Guy like me, I could tolerate some shit to an extent.
I can't, bro. Like, it don't sit right.
To an extent, it's fine. But there's a real fine line on going and getting your bag and getting money and what's going overboard and being disrespectful to me and our relationship, right?
No, I'm going to say this. If my girl came to me and I made her like a stay-at-home mom, whatever, cool. And she like, I just want to go get a bag for like a week. And she like, I'm going to go be a stripper. Go get that bag.
I mean, fair.
For a week, go get that bag.
I mean, you know I'm cool with it. As long as shit ain't crossing no lines, I'm cool.
Right.
With it. But let me just say this.
I might be posted in that motherfucker, in that corner, at the bar. Like,
let me just tell you why, and I'm sure Adam 22 made a bag off this fight. But let me tell you why this fight was a terrible idea, right? Because now we all know you can't fight in your pussy. Bro, you got finished quicker than your wife did by the same man. We all know you pussy, dog. We know you can't fight now.
That's
so
crazy.
now any single person that you interview, any single person, and we know what industry you like to exploit.
Mm-hmm.
They're all gonna press you. They're all gonna try you. Because you went out like a bitch. You quit.
You got hope.
Hey, listen, as somebody who's been in that ring before, you know what I've never done? There's two things I've never done. I've never touched the canvas, and I've never quit. And you quit like a bitch in 40 seconds. You got beat like a little hoe.
It's crazy.
And now everybody worldwide knows that you pussy. Straight up. It is what it is.
Crazy work.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something, but it was a little too out of left field, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Just about me personally, you know.
Yeah.
It's disgusting to leverage your girl to gain clout.
Yeah. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, nah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our last topic. We are done for the day. Thank you very much for joining us again. Like, follow, share, subscribe on all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter,
Spotify,
Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all the podcasts.
Yeah. Continue to fuck with us if you fuck with us. If you don't, still fuck with us because you're still engaging with us. Continue to stay safe out here in these weather conditions.
Just stay safe out here. Don't get shot. That's the best advice I can give somebody. Don't get shot.
Stay safe and stay dangerous at the same time. You know?
Not much of a glass to finish today.
Yeah. Up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. Baby, we do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink.
And Cuck 22 suck dick. I hit the wrong one, didn't I?
No.
And just like that,
We gone.
we gone.